Happy Wednesday. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. Let's see who we have in the house. All right, Shelly Shell. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Hi, Rebecca. How are you again today? Look, we've been clowning in Dee's chat today. Hey, Dreamy Girl. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Dreamy Girl, you must have been busy. I see you off and on. I say she must have been working a lot. How are y'all today? I just decided to hop on for a little bit just to chat. I was in another chat today. I think it was Dee's chat. And was it Cherry? Cherry says she missed my morning, the morning lives. And y'all, oh yeah, you've been working hard, sis. Y'all, that made me feel so good. I was like, oh, but what happened was, um, y'all remember I told y'all, hey D, hey sis. Remember I told y'all that um I was working a little further out, and so it seemed like I had more time with the traffic to talk. Well, where I am now is only about 15 minutes away. And so it doesn't take that long. So by the time I get live and get into it, then it's gonna be time for me to get off. So I was like, man, that's why I kind of been missing the lives. So I'm gonna start back though, picking up when I can in the mornings because I like chilling and talking to y'all. We had some great conversations. So I was like, you know what? I'm chilling right now. I can go live for a little bit. And today is an open panel. Okay. So notice that I put the link in the chat, so anyone is welcome to come on stage and just talk. We're just chatting today. Um, we have a new series that's starting. If you haven't seen it on the community wall, it's called Channel Highlight. So if you have a channel or if you know of someone that has a YouTube channel, they may be interested. And it's pretty much like 30-minute interviews, but during that time, you're able to talk about you, whatever else you're doing, like your business, mainly your channel, and what do you offer? What's the theme of your channel? Do you have any specific days that you meet? Things of that sort. So we're going to kick off the channel highlight series this Friday. So I have to get that flyer out there ready to go with our first guest. But also, y'all may have noticed Truth in the City is our second guest on Saturday. And that's this Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So that's 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll learn more about her channel as well. So with that, excuse me, we're going to have a variety of content creators, brand new content creators. We'll also have some more established content creators. We'll have women, we'll have men. So it's going to be a variety. And I want to get also content creators from various sectors so that we have options as well. Hi, Aries Black. Hi, sis. Thank you for joining. And so I am so excited and looking forward to that. And no, I'm not stopping with the author interviews because that's coming also. I mean, that will continue as well, I should say. So I have some more author interviews coming up in addition to that because y'all, I'm a true believer in inspiring and helping other people. What we make happen for others, God makes happen for us. I'm a true believer in that. And so if I see some great things that others are doing, why is it that we can't celebrate them? I feel that we should celebrate. We should honor because people do that for us. And so I look for opportunities to inspire people, to promote them, and so forth. It takes nothing away from us. Nothing. Okay. Yes, Shelly. Hi, Alicia. Thank you for joining. Welcome. We appreciate you coming. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah. So um hold on one second, y'all. And so yeah, y'all. So I'm just so excited um to get that started this week. So we're on to some great things taking place. So be on the lookout. Make sure you have your bell on because you never know when I'm going to go live or uh some other exciting events. Y'all, there have been like some great hold on one second, y'all. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Alicia. We appreciate your support and you joining us today. We really do appreciate that. But y'all, it has been some things happening. I don't know. I've been sharing some of the updates on the P. Diddy case with Tisa Tells throughout the day. She's given updates. There's been an indictment so far for the guy Brendan Paul that was close to P. Diddy. He called him his assistant. So that was breaking news. Yes, y'all, if you can hit the like button, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Shout out to all of the mods, Shelly Shell, Royal D, Dreamy Girl. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate you, ladies. But yeah, so that was breaking news today um, as well. And so I was thinking about something, y'all. First of all, this is something so random. It made me laugh today. Have y'all thought about the fact that, and I want to know from y'all, if you do not have an Apple Watch, okay? If you don't have, I'm talking to you because I know Apple Watch people, y'all, wear the watches. So I have a question. How many of y'all put a one in the chat if you still wear a watch where you can tell time? Put a one in the chat. None of y'all? Oh my gosh. No one? Okay. Alicia put a one. Okay. One person. Y'all, do you know that a lot of us, because we have cell phones nowadays, a lot of people are not wearing watches. Some wear them for fashion, but a lot of the people have the Apple Watches. Okay. And so I thought about that today and I was like, oh my gosh, what did Dee say? I don't have time for that. Right. Cause then it's like you have to find one. And so I was like, you know what? I don't even know where my watches are. Okay. Alicia said I use my Apple Watch mostly when I'm working out in the gym. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's a good one to use it. Oh Lord. Hold on, y'all. Let me mute that. Hold on one second, guys. I appreciate your patience. Okay, there we go. Because I can hear that in my background. I'm like, oh. Yeah, a lot of people use them. Hi, Pammy Poe. Thank you for joining, sis. A lot of people use them for working out to keep track of their steps and so forth. But I was thinking because we were testing, we have STAR testing here in Texas, and we were, you can't have your cell phone and so forth. Hi, Cindy. Thank you for joining, sis. You can't have your cell phone. Hi, Bronx girl. Thank you for joining. You can't have your cell phone. And so, y'all, we were lost in the hallways without cell phones. We were asking each other, what time is it? We had to go inside of a classroom and look at the clock in order to figure out the time. Because most people don't wear watches. And then even with testing, you can't use your Apple Watch because it can be connected to a cell phone and so forth. And so nowadays, a lot of people, I'm going to start looking at that. A lot of people don't wear watches. That was totally random, not what our conversation is about. Uh, but it was just so funny that we were just talking about that. And lo and behold, even in the comments, a lot of you still don't wear watches. But yes, so today, and it is an open chat. You would like to come up and so forth. We're just having a conversation, but I wanted to talk about a topic about losing yourself. Um, One aspect of losing yourself that I wanted to focus on was when you become a parent, okay, or a wife. A lot of times we look forward to getting married, we look forward to having children, and we want those things. Okay. We want the wedding. We want to go get the pretty baby clothes and things of that sort. And so then we create what we call it's our family. And that is something that we aspire to have, a lot of us. We aspire to have, we love our family. We are there for our families and so forth. But what can end up happening if you're not careful is you could begin to lose yourself. Okay. And what do I mean by that? Well, one thing is, hey, Big Cheese, thank you for joining, bro. Um, Alicia said facts. One thing that can end up happening is some of the desires and dreams that we have as wives and mothers, and this can even go for men too. Okay, so I don't even want to put it just on women. Okay, we can think about men too. When you get married, okay, or if you become a father, a lot of our focus is then on our family, and so we may have had dreams to pretty much go to school or to write a book or uh, to become a professional model. How many models we got? Okay. Wanting to be a model or something of that sort. And so what ends up happening if we're not careful is we start dedicating our time, our attention into our family. And little by little, if we're not careful, we begin to lose ourselves, who we are, or who God wants us to be, okay? Or to do, or to have. It's not to say that, oh, my family, we have, I have my kids and my kids got to go here, here, here. I got to be this to them. I got to do this. Baby, believe me, I know. Okay. I got two. Believe me, I know. Um, yes, and y'all, let's give a shout out to Shelly Shell. Y'all, thank you, Cindy, for reminding me about that. Shelly Shell is in the chat. Y'all, she started her channel recently, and so she was just able to go live for the first time on her birthday this past Monday. And so we had a great time over there, but I am so happy for her, so proud of her because y'all, she was shy at first. I had to give it to her just to make that step. Y'all just don't realize that had to have been God. Okay. I'm so proud of Shelly Shell. So I just pray great success over her family. Look at your family too, girl. And over your channel that you will do great things on that channel, girl. Keep it positive, keep it moving, keep God at the center, and you're gonna do some great things. I'm so happy for you, sis. Hi, Chit Chat. Hey, sis. And so what ends up happening is we start focusing. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being the mommy or being the wife, because that is one of the roles that God has blessed us with. Hi, Mr. Troy. Thank you for joining. But we don't want to forget our dreams as well. Okay. Or your dreams as an individual. I was listening to earlier Eminem. And I don't know, do y'all remember that movie 8 Mile? And Eminem had a CD out or a record out, and it was called Lose Yourself. And so I was looking at some of the lyrics on that song, and I love the part where he said, uh, you get one opportunity, you get one shot. Okay. And that's pretty much, I took it as one shot at life. What it is that you want to do in life, what it is you were called to do. And so we have various roles. Okay. If you're called to be a parent, called to be a spouse, but what is your God given purpose? What also are you called to do or to be in this earth? And so with that, we want to make sure that we don't lose that part of ourselves. Um, how do you continue with that? Pretty much having a balance with things. Um, if you have a dream to do something, you could still take the kids here and there, wherever they're supposed to be. If they have sports, because I haven't gotten to that stage, y'all, where I have to take the kids to sports and so forth. Uh, but they still have other responsibilities. But mapping out, what is my calendar looking like? Okay, when am I going to pencil in me? Hey, Cherry, I was just talking about you earlier, sis. How are you? Thank you for joining. When do you pencil in you? I want y'all to really think about that. Working, Miss Z. Okay, yeah. Lolo out working. When do you pencil in you? I want you to think for a second. Okay? Because if you're not penciling in you, you need to start penciling in you. Okay. Rebecca said, yes, congratulations on your YouTube channel, Shelly Shell. I subscribed to your channel already. Yes, thank you so much. And Shelly, you can go ahead and drop your link too. I forgot to tell you. So y'all, if you haven't subscribed to Shelly Shell, please make sure you subscribe to her. She's gonna do some awesome things. But yeah, penciling in when you're going to start writing or start going out trying to get with an agent. Are you making appointments and things of that sort? Because in life we want to have balance. We don't want to be just restricted, because what ends up happening to a lot of people is the kids grow up, they go to college, and then you look back and you're like, man, what have I done with the past 18 years? You know what I'm saying? Like, what have you done with those years? And you will be surprised that your children are looking at you, your spouse, they're looking at you. You are inspiring to them as well in what you do. And so it helps us to leave also a legacy for our children. Are we thinking about leaving a legacy for them by doing these great things? And in losing ourselves, sometimes we got to lose old ways of thinking to become a better self. Okay. We have to prioritize certain things to become a better self, more discipline, telling, asking for help too, because if we are too prideful to ask for help, y'all, it can stagnate us. We can become stagnant because we're trying to figure out something somebody else has already done. And all we have to do is pretty much ask for help. Alicia says, so true. We have to take care of ourselves. Health is wealth. Yes, sis, I totally agree. I totally agree. Maintaining health, because if you think about it, as you become or try to become wealthy, it will sometimes take a lot of work. It will. I ain't gonna say sometimes. It will take a lot of work, and your body needs to be able to handle that. Staying in shape is important. Okay, hello somebody, hello me. Okay, staying in shape. Just making sure that we're taking care of our bodies. that really, really helps as you're moving towards your wealthy place. Okay. Shelly Shell said these years are going fast. We really have to prepare early. Yes, they really are. We're already in April, y'all. And today is 4/24/24. Did y'all know that? 4/24/24. I was like, that's so neat. And so yeah, prioritizing, staying healthy, disciplined, but working to fulfill our destiny and dreams as we are spouses and parents, not to lose ourselves, not to lose our dreams, our hopes. Um, there's a way to have both. Some people may say, man, that's too much, but it's worth it. It is possible. With God, all things are possible. And so having a plan, y'all, I have to have a calendar, because if I don't have a calendar, I will forget everything. Okay, especially at this age. Let me tell y'all one thing that happened today. Now, my husband, uh, I try to keep up with all of the appointments for the kids, for me, my husband. And so, y'all, and I got to find a paper. Let me see. Here go this paper right here, because I'm going to look at it in a little bit. Okay. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, so he had discharge paperwork. Y'all know he was in the hospital some weeks ago. Alicia said, that's why I'm in the gym 3 times a week. Diet and exercise is important. Amen. I know that's right, sis. You have to. And so I wrote on my calendar, I saw the 24th, which is today. So I put it in my calendar, and now his appointment was 1 o'clock. He got there. No, his appointment was 1:20. He got there at 12:30. Called me. He said, babe, I think you messed up. I said, wait, what? Because, with me, I'm like, baby, I don't mess up too often. I'm playing. I said, what? He said, I think you messed up. They said that my appointment is in 2 months. I said, wait a minute. Are you serious? He said, yeah, they said that the appointment is June 24th. And so I said, well, I'm sorry. Because y'all, I keep up with everybody's appointments. Y'all, I just came here, okay, while I'm talking to y'all, because I said I want to look at the paper and verify. And y'all, it does say June 24th. I was about to argue those people down, but I said, you know what? I'm not going to argue them down. Let me look at my proof first, because I'm going to be looking crazy. But y'all, I was so proud of him. He got there early. He was just 2 months early. Oh my God. I just cannot believe it. So I have to have this calendar for everything. My husband, it goes to him also, so he can look at it as well. And so with that calendar, though, I'm able to plan my life, kind of. Okay. And of course, things gonna happen that are not on there. Uh, for example, I put appointments, I put things for work, I put things for church, and so forth. And so with that, in order to have balance and to not lose yourself and your goals and things that you want, add some things that you want to do on that calendar. Okay. Right, sis. Like sometimes we forget. Okay. And so pencil in you. If anything you get out this live, pencil in you. Start with at least one dream or goal that you have and pencil you in. Okay. Um, and take little. Oh, I'm looking out the window. This baby, she got the leash. She was about to pull this little dog. Pencil in you, because you don't want to lose um, yourself in the children's lives, okay, or the spouse's lives. They are important, and so are you. And I'm glad Alicia brought up the working out. If we have to set a schedule for that around the kids being at school, or before we pick them up, or something like that. That's how you want to do it. You have to see what works best for you. Because I see a lot of moms, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm a part of, some mom groups and so forth, and I even see some when they pick up their children at daycare. Let's see. Shelly said, yes, it feels so much better when you write it out and cross it off. Yes, I totally agree. I use even, y'all hear my daughter, Lord. Justice, shh, not too loud. Sorry, y'all. And so Shelly Shell said, yeah, I use post-it notes because I feel like when I can throw them away too, I feel like I'm accomplishing something. So I use post-it notes too. But what was I saying? Because I had to tell her to lower her voice. Y'all, what was I saying about before that? Crossing it out. That girl that got me off. Usually I can come right back. I usually come pop it right back. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. But yeah. Before you know it, it will have been 18 years. And you want to have something to show for that. And it helps your children. Like, I'm grateful to God for the opportunity to finally finish my book. Because now my children look up to me, or can now look up to me, yeah, that too. But now, no, representation matters. That if my mommy wrote a book, I can too. Okay. And we're the same color, because sometimes you have to go through that barrier too, where, oh, Black people can't XYZ. No, Black people can XYZ. Anyone of any color can XYZ. Okay. So we have to remember that. And so your children, it shows them, if my mom popped off this $1 million business, okay, I know I can. And not only that, you're now leaving a legacy for your children, leaving financial wealth for your children. Those are things that's important in life. A lot of people don't get a chance to do that because life is just so short. It's so short, y'all. And so that's one reason God was laying this conversation on my heart. Oh, this is what I was about to say. I told y'all the Holy Ghost is going to bring it back to me. So when I pick up my son, I was like, some of the moms, if you sit there in the parking lot and look at the moms that are going into the daycare, those moms are tired. Okay. Y'all, can I just be real right now? Women, hi, Miss Josephine. How are you, sis? I was telling someone this yesterday, and it's coming back to me again today. Women, we go through a lot. Okay. We put a lot on, it's a lot that we got to do as far as our bodies. Okay. We got to get mammograms. Okay. We got to go to the gyno. We gotta go through the once a month. Hold on one second. I apologize. Here come my son with the phone loud. Okay. See, we gotta fuss. Okay. We gotta fuss. We gotta cook. Okay. We gotta, baby. It's a lot that women have to do. And when I say have to, yes, is okay, especially if you single. Okay. A lot that you have to pick up the kids. You got to take them to the dentist. You got to take them to the doctor. It's a lot. Okay, the list goes on and on. And then the men want to complain about going to get a prostate evaluation. No, sir, I need you to go get that because it's not even a part of what we got to do. It's not even a penny of what we got to do. You got to push out the children. Okay, you got to breastfeed them. You got to feed them. Okay, you got to drive everybody to the soccer practice. Yeah, you get me. Okay, you get me. Women are tired. We just get tired. Okay, and I know the men tired too. They working and stuff, but sometimes I feel like we working and doing all that. Okay, and so I see these women coming into the daycare, out of the daycare, and they're tired. And I wonder to myself, how many of them are sacrificing themselves just to be the best mom or the best spouse, sacrificing their dreams and desires? Because I've done it, y'all. So I know what that looks like. Hi, sweet ma. Thank you for joining. I love you so much. Thank you for joining, sweet ma. I've done it so many times, y'all. And I had to pretty much check my own self. Okay. Like, girl, what are you doing? And everything has its season too, because when my children were a little younger, I came in when you started, but got a call. Now I'm getting Amir's dinner. Okay, see, there we go. Sweetheart, that's what we were just talking about. We got to do everything. You got to get a call. Okay, you got to fix dinner. Yes, tell Kiss Prince Amir for us too. We love you over here, sweetheart. In the open book room. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, I love her new name. Yes, it's very fitting. Absolutely open book. That's why my boyfriend was saying, yes, that's what can happen. That's definitely. Hi, Brittany. Thank you for joining. That can definitely happen, y'all. We can pretty much like move ourselves to the side. And it's not that we put everything else on the back burner. It's all about finding balance. Because I'm being open, okay? I'm being open. Y'all, it was one time when me and my husband, we went out on a date, okay? And do you know we didn't even know how to act because it had been so long? Baby, we were like kids in a candy store, okay? And we had to think to ourselves, when was the last time we've been on a date? Because for me, it takes longer and more sometimes to find a babysitter. You got to make sure you got everything ready, prepared, especially when they're younger, okay? Sweet Ma said, Shelly Shell, oh my God, it was you, your birthday. I'm so sorry. My friend told me it was your birthday yesterday. Happy blessed birthday to you. Ah, yes, it was her birthday Monday. And she has a new channel, Sweet Ma. Shelly Show, you still in here? Yes, she has a new channel. We were celebrating. She went live for the first time on Monday. Yes, I'm so proud of her too. Yeah, so baby, it had been a while since we had even gone on a date. Okay. So now me and my husband, we were like, we got to pencil in our date nights. Okay. I was like, because see, we can't be acting like this. And so when we were out, y'all, because we had gone out with some family and some friends that night, we stayed gone for an extra probably 2 or 3 hours because it felt so good. Don't get me started on time by yourself. Okay, don't get me started on when was the last time, I think probably 2.5 years ago, around Mother's Day, I went by myself to a hotel for a night and I almost didn't know what to do with myself because I was used to fussing. Give me this, gotta take care of this. You mean I can look out just for myself? Oh my gosh. Really? I'm going to watch your first live, Shelly. I think she sent me. Okay, good. Thank you so much, sweet mom. Hi, Reed, 1957. Hello, open book and chat. Can you please stop sneaking up on me? Got me thinking it's the morning. You know what? I thought about you too, because Cherry said she missed the morning lives too. I miss you all. I miss you all so much. So yeah, I did sneak up, Reed 1957. I snuck up this evening. Okay. Yes, yes, we need breaks for ourselves. Yes, I totally agree. We have to, y'all. We have to pencil us in. Okay. We have to pencil in our dreams. We have to pencil it in. Because if it's not on the calendar, y'all, we miss it. I'm telling you, if you got a phone, put it in your phone. Okay. Yes, we might pencil you in. Okay, Sweet Ma, you gotta do that art too, the live art show, or at least like do some art live and then maybe share it, or where people can purchase some art. Y'all, she is really talented. If you're not following Sweet Ma, please follow Sweet Ma. Shelly, are you okay? Shelly, can you drop Sweet Ma's link as well for anyone who's not subscribed or would like to, that's watching the replay? She does a variety of topics and so forth. You would really, really love her channel. Yes, it's very therapeutic. I can imagine. That's what I was talking about with the writing too. Because as I was writing, sometimes it's like healing in writing. So I can imagine with artists, that's their outlet as well. Oh, right, right. Oh my goodness. I'm just amazed. So yeah, it's just amazing. So yeah, pencil you in, y'all. Don't lose yourself um while being everything to everyone else, if that makes sense. Yes. Thank you, Reed, 1957. And so I just felt, led to share that this evening. And anyone is welcome to always come up. Today was just like an open panel, open discussion. Um, Anything else y'all want to talk about, we're open to talking about that as well. But yeah, hold on one second, y'all. Hi, Miss Paris. Thank you for joining. Oh, you did? Yay! Oh, and Sweet Ma, don't forget to respond to that last message I sent you, because I'm trying to get something to you. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate you. And thank you for y'all. Let's welcome Alicia, because it's her first time here, too. I really appreciate that. Yeah, y'all. So, Sweet Ma's link is in the chat as well. Yes. So, what was the other thing I was going to say? It was something else I wanted to talk about, because we haven't been on in a while. A couple of mornings. Okay. It's been a week. I don't think it's been a week of mornings. It's been a little time, but I was on Shelly's live. So I still feel like I went live, but I just didn't go live on my own channel. Because yeah, I was just trying to take it easy, y'all. I was just trying to take it easy for a little bit. Because I told you I had that procedure Friday, and so far, all glory to God. Things are going great with that, healing up, trying not to do too much. Because y'all, I'm telling you, the kids don't care. Okay, kids do not care. The day I got out of the hospital, okay, I was fussing in the car. How about that? How about that? Kids don't be caring, but they want us to care for them. And y'all, my daughter, she is like growing. She's having, I think, a growth spurt. And so she's sleeping more. She's coming into more of her, I won't say self, because she's not at that age yet. Oh, Sweet Ma, it was just an outpatient procedure. So I went in about 10 o'clock, and I think I left about 8 o'clock. And to me, it was probably because it takes me a while to come out of anesthesia. Because I think they took me back for the procedure about 1:30. And y'all, I woke up, it was 6:20. I was like, wait a second, it's 6:20. What day is it the same day? It was the same day. And so I was trying to get like an overnight stay, baby. Those people said, no, ma'am, you have to have certain he said you have to have certain requirements for that, because you have to pretty much not be able to talk to us. I say, so if I would have just slept here and not woke up, I could have stayed through the night. Oh, okay, copy that. Okay. Oh my gosh, let's see. Yes, little broke besties. Yes, yes, it was a quick visit. I thank God for that. I really do. Yeah, That's what I want. Because I already knew I was going to have to fuss Sweet Mom when I got in the car. When we got them, I'm fussing. Okay. And I told my husband, I looked over at him. I said, see, this is why I wanted to stay there overnight. He said, I already know. These kids don't be caring. They don't. Oh my gosh. And then want to realize that I had a little patch on. Oh, mommy, what happened? Oh, now you want to ask what happened? Oh, okay. Hey, Tim. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Oh, yeah. Anesthesia. But let me tell you, Alicia, let me tell you what happened with the anesthesia this time. So anytime I get anesthesia, they usually kind of give you a clue like, this is pretty much what we're about to do, give you the little rundown. We'll have you count backwards. So this anesthesiologist, he kind of played me, y'all. He said, okay, so I'm gonna put this little mask over you, just kind of give you a little oxygen. So I said, okay. So he put it over me, but it didn't cover my full mouth. So I was just laying there. They were prepping, you could feel like multiple people going around your body, which is like this, always this odd situation. Everybody moving a different part of your body, pulling on you, putting stickers, this, that, doing all that. And so I remember him coming back in about 30 seconds. He said, okay. He saw I wouldn't, I guess, sleep fast enough. He came back over there. He said, okay, I'm going to put this over your mouth a little more. Y'all, that man put that thing over my mouth. I probably was out in 2 seconds. I didn't have time to count down. I don't remember anything else that happened. I went out and I didn't wake up until 5 hours later. When I tell y'all, that's scary. That stuff is so powerful. And what is funny, what I always think about is when you first go into the operating room. Yes, I always pray though that I come back out. When you go into the operating room, and so they tell you, to move over, scoot over, get off this bed, get onto this bed. Okay. Yes, I was scared. He says I was scared. Well, I wasn't too scared because I try not to go in there with fear. I always pray ahead of time. And I just leave it at that. I say, if this is my time, Lord, it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. So I always pray ahead of time. Sweet Mom said, break room, love you to pieces. You go. Yeah, we do want Tiff to go live because I haven't seen her in a while. Okay, going live. Reed 1957 said, I'm fine, Sweet Mom. How have you been? And Prince Amir being yes. Yes, D. So this is my question. Okay. With that. Yes, it can be scary, sis. If they're asking you to put yourself over on the bed and to do all this, how are they getting you off of there and taking you to the room in the old bed? I always wonder about that. How y'all able to get me back over into the bed, but y'all couldn't get me up there? It's the same. It's the same bed. What do these people be doing with us? Y'all. If you think about it, like, what is going on in that room while I'm knocked out like this? I don't even know what y'all doing. How did y'all get me back into that bed? Do y'all just take these people and be like, get on over there? Because you know why I say that too? Because at that same hospital, a week before, let me tell y'all, see, this is how these people be playing at these hospitals. A week before that, Dreamy Girl said, open book, they move you during the procedure. Yes, sis, but why they can't move you before? Like, no, they don't move. They didn't move me. I had to move myself over. Break room. Okay, let's see. I work with surgeons. Okay, so this is how I know sometimes they probably be playing with folks. Okay, I was there for pre-op work. Yes, it really is, Cherry. The week before, y'all, when I was going back to the back room, I I heard a loud noise, a crash. I looked up because I was really not looking up. And I looked up. It was two people rolling this elderly lady and knocked. I guess they cut the corner too fast and knocked the bed into the wall and knocked the lady IV or whatever was hanging up on the thing. It fell on her. And they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And so I was like, and so the lady said, well, okay, but that was like the second time. I was like, the second time? What are they doing to this poor lady? I would have been out of my mind crazy if you handling my mama like that or my grandmother. Okay. Okay. So Dreamy Girl, you say they move you in a certain position. What do you mean they move you like from the operating bed back into your bed and then take you back into the room? How are they getting you back into that bed? How could they not get you out of that bed before? Brittany said, yes, that's the best sleep ever. I don't like going to the hospital when getting surgery or a procedure done because they can't seem to find a vein. Oh, yes, my husband's like that. Some people have like rolling veins, and sometimes you have to get like the sonogram machine. They have to get that so that they can find your veins. Yeah, girl, they were too rough with that lady. And that stuff fell, and they probably didn't tell her family either that they had just knocked her into the wall with that bed. And that lady said it happened twice. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a lawsuit. Because it was so hard to the fact I paused. I didn't even keep walking. I was like, what is that noise? They had just banged that lady bed into the wall. How do you not know how to drive a hospital bed? How do you not know? I'm trying to understand that part. Yeah, Brittany, I'm like, it was so that scared me the week before. I was like, Lord, I pray I don't get any of these crazy bed drivers. Um, yes, if that was my mom, I would be mad. But see, they're not gonna tell that lady's mom. They're not gonna tell. They gonna unless she tell it. And she probably was so out of it to remember. That's probably what was happening to me. Shoot, they probably was bumping me into they might have bumped me into a wall. And I didn't know. I'm up here waking up 5 hours later. And then when I woke up, I'm looking around and I was looking for my husband. I saw him. And then I looked at the nurses. It was like two nurses. And so they were like, hi, are you up? And I was like, hi. And went right back to sleep. And so I think that was probably around maybe 4 or 5. I went right back to sleep. Then it was like my husband, I think it was a point where oh my gosh. It was a point where I woke up and I remember my husband, like, I was up, but I wasn't up. Like I told y'all, it takes me a little while to come out of anesthesia. And I remember my husband on the phone ordering some food. And so he said, and usually I can taste when the IV is put in. I know that sounds, oh, wow. I heard some people can taste that. Oh, okay, Dreamy Girl. So a draw sheet. So is that something how like I guess when people may pull it, like I guess it lifts up all at once on if 4 people or 2 people lift it up. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay. I was wondering how they did that. So I remember yes, I have the same problem with okay, yes, Rebecca. He has the same problem. Okay, shout out to Mr. Virgil, babe. Y'all, he can't even hear. He listen to the music. Miss Perry said that's why I think everyone should have someone with them. And yes, everyone needs to have somebody. Hi, Miss Lisa. Thank you for joining. Maybe. Hey, that's what I used to think. I used to think the same thing. Hold on 1 second. And so, Reed, your comment made me laugh. Hi, Steph. Hi, sis. Turn that down when you got to go in there. Thank you for joining. Daddy gonna get it. Um, Thank you for joining. Best sleep ever, though. Your hubby was okay. So yes, thank you, sweet mom, for getting me back on track. And so my husband was ordering food, and so I was partially awake, and I looked over there, and he was like saying something about, yeah, I wanted to order this, but I'm not the person in the room. I was like, don't tell them that. Just order the food. I was like, you don't need to tell them that. They might charge. And y'all, after I said that, I went right back to sleep. It's like I woke up just to fuss at him. Oh my God. Okay, D. Okay, good. Okay. Because I was like, don't tell the people that, just order it. I was laughing because I'm like, who does that? Just call and order the food. You don't need to tell them you are not the one in the room. They gonna charge you. Babe, you remember that? When I woke up and I told you, I said, why are you telling them that when you were trying to order food that day? Oh, at the hospital. Uh-huh. And I think I told you something. I fell back to sleep. Yeah. He is honest. He's an honest man. He really is. Yeah, it was funny because that's the only thing I remember. I don't remember anything else about that experience. I don't remember how they got me after I went to sleep, how they put me back on the bed, how they got me there, if they bumped me into anything. I don't even know how I woke up with another IV in my hand. Okay, I didn't start off with that. I know how many times I have been stuck. So why have y'all added a new IV to my hand? Yes, my husband is. Yeah. Too honest. Yeah. Where does extra IV come from? Okay. I think they dropped me. Oh my God, Dreamy Girl, are you serious? Yeah, it's right here. Are you serious? Girl, that's a lawsuit. Huh. The ice cream? Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Oh my gosh, girl. I can't believe they drop you. Yes, baby. These people, they do the most. Like, y'all, I hear of horror stories about what they be doing back there. And I always pray that the Lord have some good people in there that will not violate or do anything crazy. Because some of these people are weird. I was asleep. I don't know. I'm guessing. Nurse told me I was fighting. What? It's not funny. She said, I said, y'all must have dropped me. Girl, how did they drop you? Oh, see, girl, that is crazy. Now, see, that makes you not want to be going into these rooms. But I ain't gonna scare nobody because all you can do is pray, y'all. I'm telling you, every time I go into these rooms and for any type of procedures or anything, I always just pray. And I know one time, uh, right, that's scary. Y'all, one time, I was going. I think this is when I had my, and this trigger warning for anyone who's had a miscarriage. Um, um, I was going back, Michael. I'm gonna lie. I was going back, and I remember praying because I had to get a procedure done. I talked about this in my book too, for that. And so I remember praying, and y'all, no joke. What did she say? Shelly, it was not going to happen. My baby could not speak for herself. I know that's right. I know that's right. Um, I remember praying right before they took me back. And so my husband could not go back there. And y'all, I remember when they wheeled me down this hallway, and I was so nervous because I did not know what to expect during that time. They wheeled me down that hallway. Y'all, I felt the wind. It was like it was different than just an air conditioning on or something like that. But as they wheeled me back, I felt a wind going, whew, whew, whew. Like it was like going on each side of me. And when I tell you that really helped me to relax, and it let me know that God was with me. And so anytime you're having any type of procedure, um, and you know you're going to be out of it and things of that sort, always pray before. You know, ask God for forgiveness for any sins of omission or commission, things you've done or knowingly or unknowingly. You know, and just pray, you know, that God covers you, that He guides the surgeon's hands and things of that sort, because you're in a state, okay, that's pretty close to death. When I say that, meaning that you're just not awake, you're not alert to anything. Okay. So we always want to keep short accounts of God and people. And so that's a very vulnerable state when you're in that state. And they even told me, the surgeon said when, I think the anesthesiologist, he said that, I know it's the nurse before that. She said, when they give you anesthesia, everything relaxes on your body, everything, because you're out of it. And so yeah, that is one thing that keeps me going. When I have to go have any type of procedure, I make sure I pray. Okay. Oh my gosh. Shelly said my dad said I put my hands up saying, why me, God? And I wouldn't shut up. So they had to give me more meds, but he was there. Oh my gosh, girl. Excuse me. Hi, Carolina girl. How are you? Thank you for joining, sis. Did I really do that? I mean, hey, I had to kind of get my point across, okay? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Pray for the doctors when going in. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And y'all, one time, I don't even know what I was getting done. And I was on the table, and y'all, I started coughing for some reason. And all of a sudden, y'all, I saw all those people around me. I think I passed my own self out. Okay. Because I didn't want to see nothing. I don't know. I don't know if I was coming out of it. I just started coughing and coming out of it. And I looked around and I saw all these nurses and doctors around me. Y'all, I forced my own self, okay, to go back under, because I was like, y'all not about to show me nothing in this room. I don't want to see nothing. Okay. Let's see. I wanted him to record it, but I wasn't thinking about it. Right. And you know what? My mom said when I was a baby and I had to get my left arm, I broke. And she said, I went in there and I was crying. I want my mama. I want my mama, crying. And she said when the anesthesia was coming off and I was in recovery, she said, all you kept saying is, I want my mama. Like I had been out, but when I came out, was coming to, I was saying the same thing I said when I went in there. It was so weird. Thank you so much, Miss Lisa. Yeah, I guess. Do they let you record? Yes, the doctors say, do you have any questions? I say no, but I'm praying to God that He wrap His hands around you and make sure I wake up. Right, right. Okay, I need you, like when they always talking about that anesthesia and how you gonna go out and stuff, I say, but I need you to bring me back. Okay. I need you to bring me back. Because yeah, I don't want to be up on too long. And y'all, that procedure was only supposed to be like an hour and a half. I don't know how it turned into 5 hours. And I don't think I was in there for 5 hours. I just think it took me long, a while to come fully out of it. Yeah. It is crazy, baby. They do say some people be in there fighting and stuff like that. Ooh, that's that's crazy for the nurses and stuff. They probably like this person here crazy. Oh my goodness. Baby, they probably be talking about this person crazy. Okay, who you think you trying to fight and you under some anesthesia? Oh my gosh, y'all. I mean, we are really in a vulnerable state during that time, and we are at the mercy of these people to not do anything inappropriate. Because it's crazy. It is. Yes. Oh, okay, so Carolina girl, I do think I remember you saying you are you a nurse? Because I think you told us about that one time. Yes, Prince Amir. Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, some people wake up fighting. Oh, that's scary. Did I miss Rebecca? The comments were going too fast at one point. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you for joining the other Rebecca. I think it's two in here. Let's see. Welcome anyone that's just joining that I may have missed. I apologize. You're welcome. He always makes me smile. His smile makes me smile. I've had multiple Miss Lisa. Um, I've had my gallbladder taken out. Y'all, I've had breast reduction. I don't mind telling that at a young age, y'all. I was probably in high school. That's when breast reductions weren't even popular back then. Oh my gosh. I've had 3 cesareans, not because I wanted to. I was scared every time. Yes, and you know what? I had one too, and it was nothing but God, y'all, because I had lost my mom. Like I shared with y'all 4 days later. But okay, hi Rebecca. This Rebecca too. Okay, um, yes, sis. Oh my gosh, yes, yes, and um little did we know that I was going to have to travel to Houston for my mom's funeral, right? Well, usually when you have a cesarean, excuse me, I've heard horror stories. I've heard horror stories. Um, and I was so nervous because it was an emergency cesarean. And thank you so much, Miss Lisa. And I talk about a lot of stuff in my book, some of the procedures that I've had to go through with different parts of my life, that go with different parts of my life. But this is how I know God is a miracle worker. Do y'all know after I had that cesarean, I was expecting, okay, because based off of what others were telling me, I was expecting excruciating pain when I got up. I was expecting that. I was expecting not to be able to walk without hurting or going to the restroom without being in pain or so forth. I got up and y'all, I couldn't even hardly feel anything. So I was like, okay, well, um, oh, I don't know what y'all were talking about. Gallbladder. Oh, girl, yes. That gallbladder surgery, y'all, I couldn't even sleep flat for like 2 weeks, I think. That thing there, it took a little bit, okay, for me to get back to myself. Um, and so, yes, Sweet Ma, you got to send me the information so I can get it to you. And so, yes, please, I would love that. I would be honored to do that. Just let me know. Let's see. I was trying to go through some of y'all comments. Yes. Okay. So it was easy, I think, for them because it was an emergency. Oh, wow, Rebecca. So you've had it when it became popular. Okay. Go. Okay. With your bad self. So it was an emergency one because I'm up here dancing and stuff, trying to get my baby to come because they had induced my labor. He still did not want to come. So I was like, well, I've seen it on videos where people start dancing and stuff, and the babies, want to drop and stuff like that. Well, they came in there and told me to stop because Every once in a while, his heart rate would jump down. Okay, go down some. So I was like, oops, okay. So they kind of monitor him a little more. And oh wow, 9 years apart. Yes, Miss Lisa. And the lady was like, the doctor. She said, "Well, I don't want to play with it. I really don't because we don't know if it could be a cord or what." So I was like, "Oh Lord." So she was like, "We're gonna have to do like a cesarean C-section." And I'm like, I don't even know what to expect with that because I've heard so many things. So I went back there. And those of you who know, you're on the table again and all this, but you don't go to sleep for this. They put that little sheet up, your arms out to the side. And I remember being very cold. And the anesthesiologist was there because, I guess they do the, what is it called, y'all? The oh, epidural. It just dropped from my mind and stuff like that. And so uh it used to Carolina Girl, but not anymore. Right. So y'all, because I'm a thinker, this is what's so funny. So after you do all the epidural stuff, I just felt like I couldn't feel nothing down there. But every once in a while, and when I say down there, like the lower part of my body, it just felt like somebody was rubbing. Y'all know those little brushes like up and down my leg. I felt like a little brush was going up and down the outer part of my leg. I was like, what is that? Like it was like a warm sensation, but it was like going moving. That's all I could ever feel. So the whole time, the anesthesiologist, he was down here in my head, and my husband was also down there. And so I'm waiting. So he said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Uh-huh." So I'm waiting. He said, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" So I said, "Yes, I'm okay." So he said, he must have known what I was thinking. He said, "Well, they haven't gotten to that part yet." And so I was like, okay. And because I'm waiting to hear the cry. So eventually, y'all, they pulled him out, and I didn't feel all the tugging. Somebody just said I didn't even feel that. I didn't feel pain or pressure. They lifted him out, y'all. I heard him cry. Y'all, me and my husband, we both did the ugly cry. Y'all, thinking back to that moment, oh my gosh, we both did the ugly cry. I didn't feel anything, no pressure, anything. And so because it's like we had just lost two, and God had blessed us. And so my husband went over there, and he was able to see the nurses, get him ready and prepared. And I'll never forget, y'all, they put my baby in the bed because they was gonna wheel me back. They put him in the bed with me. I was holding him. Y'all, why did this big sensation of fear come over me? And I'm thinking to myself, and I didn't want to say it out loud, but I was like, oh Lord, what am I gonna do with this baby? I know I had prayed for a child. God had restored. I was excited. But y'all, if I can be honest, I was scared. I didn't know anything about having from that age, from that stage, a baby. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he was just looking at my phone the other day. He saw that picture of me holding him in the bed, the hospital bed. And so I was telling this story to say, you never know how God will work out a situation. At that hospital, and y'all probably gonna see a trend, huh? At that hospital, y'all, they spoiled me. God knew what he was doing. He knew what the fight that I was about to go into. I had some wonderful nurses, and sometimes, they don't really take the babies anymore. They leave the babies in the room with you. But she was like, I'm gonna give you a moment, you know, a little break and go take him and wash his hair and stuff like that. So I was so excited. So they were giving extra formula and stuff like that. But y'all, throughout that whole time, after having a seat, and that was one of my fears when having a baby, I was like, oh Lord, I don't want to feel, because he know my tolerance for pain is low. Baby, I did not, I tell anyone, as God is my witness, I did not have any pain. I didn't, y'all. I don't even want to get graphic on here, but y'all know what can come. I didn't even have a lot of that. Which when people saw me in my mom's homegoing service a week or two after that, I think it was, yeah, it had to have been, I think the following week, may have been the following week. People were looking at me like, did I just have a baby? Because I wasn't moving like I had just had a baby. I didn't even feel like I had just had a baby, because God knew what I was about to go into. And so sometimes, and it was shocking to a lot of people. It was very shocking, because they were like, well, girl, you're supposed to be at the house. How you gonna be at the house? You got to go to your mom's funeral. You know, we got to be careful on how we tell people to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know what my body had went through. You didn't know how God had given me a totally different experience in that area that wasn't the norm, because he knew I was going to have to do this. So sometimes we have to be careful on, you know, telling folks, you know, based off of our own experiences, if that makes sense. And I know people care and stuff like that, but we never know. Their circumstance could be different. Uh, Actually, Dreaming Girl, I was looking at your question. I couldn't feel anything. I didn't, like I said, I didn't feel the pain. I didn't feel the tugging. I just was listening for my baby to come. I didn't feel none of that, sis. No. Yep. It was tears of joy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, sweet mom. Carolina Girl said, open book, enjoy the rest of your evening. Everyone in the chat, hope you all have a good evening. Sweet mom, kisses to Amir, getting back to work. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this evening too, Carolina Girl. I've been missing you. Steph said the scariest part for me was getting an epidural, because they say you can't move. Yes, Steph. Oh my gosh. That part. See, that's what I'm saying. When people tell you all of this different stuff, like you just hear everybody else experiences, and then you start preparing that yours gonna be the same. Girl, I was scared. I was like, everybody to see, y'all better not move. So I was like, when they was giving it to me, I'm like, let me be careful. I was like, I better not move, baby, because woo. Yes, sis, it was no pain, as God is my witness. He knew his daughter. I was like, baby, I don't like pain. Okay. That was my fear the whole time, y'all. And my mom, that Saturday morning when I was scheduled to go into the hospital, she was like, you know, she had been out of it, y'all, that whole week. I hadn't talked to my mom a lot because she was in the hospital at the same time. And so that whole week, I would call and check on her, and every once in a while I could kind of get her awake, you know, and talk to her. So imagine your mom calling you the day you're about to go into the hospital to deliver. Okay. And when she calls, she sounds like her regular older self, like with her not being in the hospital. Hearing her voice like that, y'all, I just cried. I didn't even say, hey, mama. I cried. And she knew what that cry meant. I didn't have to tell her. She knew what that cry meant. She said, hey, it's going to be okay. She said, you know, right now you're going to have to put your big girl panties on. Oh my God. I was like, Mama, I'm scared. She's like, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. And so, y'all, I should have known something was up because she kept rushing for my baby to get here. That Saturday we thought was going to be the day. He said nope. Girl, don't be nervous because guess what, Dreamy Girl? When it happens, and if you have to have it, not everyone has to have that. Girl, you gonna be good. I'm telling you, what else you gonna do but be there and do it? That's what I had to tell myself. I can't just leave. Y'all done broke my water. What else I'm gonna do? I gotta go through it. Okay, the water done broke, baby. That hey, y'all, that thing just hit me in the spirit. Hey, some stuff when the water breaks, it's no looking back. Okay, you got to give birth, baby. You got to give birth through the labor pains. You got to give birth through it now. It has to come out. Okay, don't get me started. That thing just hit me. Woo. Okay. Steph said I kept telling the doctor, okay, hold on. Hi, Donna. Thank you for joining. Oh my gosh. And sat so wait, and sat so still scared you're gonna move. Yes, sis. Oh my gosh. I don't think they just give them to you. Yeah, it has to be a reason. Yeah, it was, sis. She kept rushing. Okay, yeah. If you're high risk too, sis, yeah. Because I was too, because of previous miscarriage and because my age, I was too. Um, yeah, and right, still say, baby, because mine wouldn't. Okay. And so y'all, that Saturday we thought was gonna be the day, it wasn't. He wanted to stay in there. And so Sunday he said no. She kept saying she would call, he ain't here yet. I'm like, no. So then Monday morning is when they actually did it. It was around about, I believe, 6 o'clock that morning, Monday morning. And so I got pictures over to my stepfather, show my mom, make sure she knew he was here. And I didn't talk to her that day, that Monday. So Tuesday I talked to her, and that's when she was, and I talk about this in the book too, how she was just saying, did I talk to my uncle about if she doesn't make it? Which was an odd conversation considering you finally have another grandchild that was just born. Why are we talking about that? It was very, I wish in hindsight, that day, I wish I would have had a longer conversation with her. Yeah, in hindsight. But yeah, y'all, it was an experience to remember. Um, one, God gave a double rainbow, and God allowed me to give birth to my rainbow baby. And in the same week, my other angel, my mom, went to heaven. And it was on the same day I actually went home with my son. So I took my son home and found out within an hour and a half that my mom had passed away. And so she waited on him to get here. She waited. Um, and yeah, yep. I worked on maternity for 18 years. The first delivery I saw, I had to buy the young lady a gift for her baby because I was in the delivery room all in her business. Oh my goodness, Donna, I love the fact, I love I love the fact that you shared that. Okay. Because that's so transparent. Y'all be all up in the business. Okay. She said she went ahead and bought the lady a gift. I love it. Thank y'all so much. Y'all, thank y'all. It's nothing but God, Dreamy Girl. When I look back and I tell everyone during that time, my son actually was a blessing in disguise. I mean, he was a blessing regardless, but for that particular moment in my life, um, I went through multiple emotions with that, and I kind of shared some of that in the book because I was going through postpartum depression on top of grief at the same time, and I was happy that my mom was at peace. I knew she had been going through a lot that past little year. I got a chance to spend time with her the month before. And I felt when I left that time, I told her I would be back after I had the baby. And that was true. I did come back a month later after I had given birth. But something about that time, I cried and left with the feeling of, I felt like that was going to be it. And I can't, thinking back to that time, I couldn't verbalize that. But I don't know why I felt different that time. And so during the time after I had my son and I had to then go to my mom's homegoing service, that entire time, if you can picture some big hands, right, which symbolize God's hands, and imagine crawling up and getting in those hands. Hi, Nook. Thank you for joining, bro. Imagine getting in those hands and those hands moving you throughout life, just moving you throughout life. That's what it felt like. It felt like God was holding me and moving me through life. I didn't break down or lose my mind. I was able to still take care of my children, my husband. And when I wanted to cry, I would have little people coming up to me, or I had to feed the baby because he was started crying too, or they wanted to play. I remember those moments, and then all I could do was smile because I felt like my mom had some type of hand in that. Okay, like, girl, don't be sad. But you know, God is so strategic. He allowed my mom to be here the year before when I lost my son, and allowed me to have that moment with her of her helping me. When I went to Houston a week after that, and I got there, I just fell into my mom's arms. It's nothing like a mother's hug. I don't know, it's something where I don't care how old you get. At that time, I was like my late 30s. Something about being in her arms, it felt like it could take it all away. And it did. It helped. It helped me so much. And God allowed her to be here and help me through that. And not only that, but God also allowed us to see and experience restoration, and allow her to see that her dream came true. My mom desired to be a grandmother. It was one of the dreams she always talked about. And he allowed her to live to see that. Hi, Critical. Thank you so much for joining, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you, Reed, 1957. It's nothing but God, y'all. Because I look back and I wonder how. Don't get me started, okay? Do not get me started. It was nothing but God. And so I encourage y'all, to just put your hope and trust in God. Michael, turn that down. I'm on the call. Hold on one second, y'all. Um, so just allow God, y'all, to just take you through my rainbow baby. He just came here out the blue, gave me a hug. I don't want you to go to work tomorrow. I think he had taken a nap today and just being a little delirious and over dramatic, but it was a good moment in the testimony, I guess, to show you asked for that and prayed for that. Another one that I told y'all. What did I say a few minutes ago? When I wanted to get down and cry, it was always something. One of them would come up. Micah, go ask Daddy to open it for you. Micah would cry, or Justice would walk up to me, but I couldn't just sit there and just cry and be sad. I couldn't. I didn't have time. Oh my God. God bless you all. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you for joining, sis. Miss Lisa said good night. Okay, good night, Miss Lisa. I know you've had a long day today. Thank you so much for joining today. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Read 1957. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you, sweet mom. And I thank y'all so much for just listening and being on here with me as I reminisce. I don't even know how we got on this, y'all. How did we get on this? We were talking about me in the hospital. I think we went from the hospital room to having babies. I don't even know how we got here. Oh my God. But y'all, I just encourage you. I encourage you just to hold on. Um, Allow God, if you're going through a hard time, allow God to carry you through it. Um, that's how I got through. I'm telling you, that was one of the times in my life where you would have thought I would not be able to make it through. Because my mom was my best friend. We talked multiple times every day. Okay. Multiple times. And so imagine, that was a big loss in my life. And so if you lost a parent, and I talk about this in one of the chapters, if you lost a parent, you don't get over that so easily. It's not just something you go to the homegoing service and you're just over. That is a part of you. That parent is a part of you. Okay. You learn to live a new life pretty much without them. And something I was talking to some of my sisters today about, because we actually were sharing pictures of our mothers, because ironically, three of us, our mothers are gone home to be with the Lord. One thing is that really settled in my spirit afterwards was that my mom is not gone from me. My mom is, first of all, in my heart, but my mom's very DNA. Okay, my mom was a strong woman. She was a fighter. She loved people. She was a giver. Her DNA is in me. Okay, she is a part of me. And that is something that you hold on to. If you've lost a parent, know that they are with you because their DNA is the very essence of you. You can't get rid of your DNA. That is your makeup. And that parent is a part of your makeup. And we were so connected that even 200 miles away from each other, we could always feel how each other felt. I told her, I said, it's almost like we have telepathy. you know, it's almost like we have telepathy. But what helps me as well with that is because we felt each other, I feel her peace. Okay. I feel her peace. That is what keeps me at peace, is because I feel her peace. And that is one thing that I hold on to. Even when the tears come, because tears do come, moments come where something may trigger a memory or trigger, a thought. And guess what? We just go with the wave. We go with the wave. You don't fight against the wave. You go with the wave. I remember the first time I had a recording that she did. My friend surprised us with at our engagement party. And y'all, it was so prophetic. Y'all, I'm gonna have to one day play that. But it was so prophetic. My mom during that time could not come to the engagement party because it was once again a time when she was in the hospital. And I'll never forget, they had gotten together a whole video presentation and surprised us with it at the engagement party. Donna said, yes, I lost my dad 29 years ago, and sometimes I still cry, smile, and feel his presence. Yes, sis, yes. It happens because they are a part of us. Will always be a part of us. And that's good that you can cry and smile and feel that. I'm a premiere a video. I did an interview with Dr. Jacqueline Phelps, and she has a book out. And I'm going to share also the title of her book and so forth on my community wall, called Sharing the Weight of Grief. She had lost a daughter unexpectedly. And so she goes through this whole process of how to grieve. And y'all, that lady was on there talking to me. It was almost like I was having a whole counseling session in itself. But she was the one that shared about the wave of grief. And that was eye-opening for me, and it has changed my life. It really has, because I don't fight it anymore. So one day, Shelly said, "It is a pain I feel that will never go away." Sis, whoo, I'm telling you, it is. It's no pain like it. I'll say that. Um, God is the only one that can help us with that type of pain. Hi, Karen. Thank you for joining, sis. And so, y'all, one day I was driving, and this was probably about a month or two after my mom had passed away. And I found it was actually a memory on Facebook, and it was from the engagement party. Y'all, why did I click on that? And at the end of it, because during the engagement party, um, we weren't expecting it. My mom had left a pre-recorded message. But when she was talking in the message, it was like she was talking to us from the future, if that makes sense. She was saying she couldn't be here, but she wanted me and my husband to know to always keep God at the center, to remember how happy we were that day. Okay. And it was a message she had left. Now, she said she couldn't be able to be there, although she's not there. She said, I'm not there in, she said, I'm there in the spirit, but not in the flesh. That's what she said, y'all. She said it. She said, this is the message she left. Now, she was alive. Okay. This was during the time she was alive. She was in the hospital and could not attend. So they did a video presentation. And at the end, she said, I may not be there in the flesh. I'm there. No, I'm getting it backwards. She said, I'm there in spirit. I'm not there in the flesh. Y'all, probably a month after we buried my mom, I saw that memory. I clicked on that video. Y'all, why when that part of the video played, I let out a scream from the depths of my soul that I had not let out before, because I felt like if I allowed myself to experience the pain and the feeling of the actual loss of my mom, that it would be a place I would not be able to come from. And I was scared to go to that place. So that particular day, I was in my car and I had to pull over into a parking lot. Y'all, I let out a scream. And I had to get it together. But it was a scream I think I needed. Because sometimes we hold in the many emotions because we feel like life has to continue. Life goes on. And to be honest, we can't hide our feelings from God. Donna said, thank you. He was amazing. I feel blessed that I'm his child. I carry so many of his talents. I can flip a house and make anything look new. I know that's right. Hello. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. Thank you, sweet mom. I love you. Thank you for being in here with us. It really is blessing me as well, just to even have you here with us. Sometimes we go through stuff, especially something like that, and we want everybody to pause, stop. Don't y'all just see I just lost somebody? My mom, didn't you just see I just lost a baby? We think life is going to stop, but life does not stop. It continues, it continues, it continues, it goes, it goes. And we feel like I don't have time to grieve because I have a family, I have a child, I have to keep going. And so we sometimes bottle up these emotions until one day those emotions came out. And you know, it's okay to tell God that you're angry. I think as a child, I used to fear that and say, oh my God, I can't. Now, it's a difference between admitting your feelings and cussing God out. Okay, we don't do stuff like that. So let me clarify. It's okay to say, God, I don't understand what you're doing. I acknowledge that you are God and you know what you're doing. However, right now, I am feeling angry. I am feeling disappointed. I am feeling confused. I am feeling sad. I am feeling mad because he already knows. But when we say it, we are coming into agreement with what he already knows. Okay. And it also acknowledges our humanity because although we are spirits in flesh, we still feel pain. We still feel hurt. We still feel anger. That's not new to God. And we can express that at any time because he already knows. Actually, when we start expressing that, it really makes us closer to him, to be honest. We actually feel closer to him. Because if I feel like I got to hide stuff from you, I still feel like I don't trust you to some degree, or I feel like I'm like protecting myself from you. Why do we need to protect ourselves from the very one who has given us life, who loves us, who will get us through anything, provide? Don't get me started. Heal us, all of that. I had to come into the knowledge of that, though. It wasn't something I've always known. It's something I had to come into the knowledge of. And as my relationship continued to grow with God, I became more transparent and honest with him. And as I do that with God, as he leads, I'm like that in real life. Okay, I'll tell him my own self. Okay, I'll open up and share what he wants me to share. Because guess what? It's not for me. It could be for me and for you. Not just for me, but for me and somebody else to see that God is real and that God can heal. He can do whatever. God is a miracle worker. And so those emotions in the moment came out in a way that scared me. It scared me. But I needed it though, y'all. I had to feel that. I really, really had to feel that. Looking back in hindsight, I had to. Shelly said, I'm still holding in a lot, but moving at the same time. I'm still grieving. I know it, but I'm just good at hiding it. Yes, sis, I was there. Yeah, I truly understand. But you know what? I think after that moment and really just talking about it, the more you talk about it, the more it helps you heal. Like even writing it out, it was hard, but it's also like therapeutic and it helped. I think the more I wrote about it, it's easier to talk even with y'all right now. Like I'm not just breaking down, not to say I'm not feeling the emotions of it, but the more you let it out, it helps. It really, really does. Dreamy Girl said, yes, he knows how we feel. We just have to trust him and know he is taking care of our loved ones. Yes, sis, I totally agree. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You always say what I need to hear. He is a miracle worker. Yes, he is. Hey, sis, y'all already know. Those of you who have been following and listening, y'all know I didn't share over and over and over how God has worked something out. I don't just be saying that or making something up. Okay. I don't have to. God is a miracle worker. Okay. He is a miracle worker. It just leaves me in awe a lot of times because I like me and my husband. It's funny because when he's done some like last year, okay, how about that? At the beginning of last year, y'all, I had to share some of that though. But I tell my husband this all the time when God, does a breakthrough or something like that. I say, babe, I'm so glad that you here as a witness because nobody gonna believe me when I tell. Like seriously, I'm happy that I have a witness to some stuff because if people really knew, whoo, y'all, If people really knew, I put just the surface level. Okay, it's only so much I could put in 7 chapters, anyways. But the testimonies that I shared, okay, is pretty much the surface of what he has done in my life. I mean, it's probably just a small piece, okay, in those areas of how he has really shown himself mighty in my life. And through some of this, my husband has been a witness. Okay. My mom was a witness. Some of my friends have been witnesses, like close friends have been witnesses to some of the things he has done. And only God himself knows how it's changed my life. It really has. Every time I start to talk, I still cry. So I definitely have to continue to heal. God knows. Yes, sis. And I'm going to continue to pray for you. God will heal you. He will. Continue to allow him to do the work and allow yourself to feel those emotions. I'm glad, that you know that too, because sometimes we don't know that about ourselves, but I'm so glad that you know that. And you're not alone in this, knowing that you have us, you have God, you're not by yourself. And you have people that can relate to you too, that God has divinely connected you to. Yes, take your time, sis. Yes. Because it's a process. It really is. It's a process. Your mom and y'all, this lady at church one day. Because I was like that at church one day where I was having a moment, missing my mom. So I went in the church bathroom. And I guess this lady, she saw I had teared up. Hold on, y'all, because my daughter, I don't know what she's singing. Baby, she was singing. And so I was telling her, how I was feeling in the moment. She said, you know what? Your mom is in a part of the cloud of witnesses that are cheering you on. Y'all, when that lady told me that, I about fell out. She said, your mom is a part of the cloud of witnesses that are cheering you on in this life. And I got a picture. See, I'm a visual person. So sometimes when people tell me stuff, I start seeing it in a picture or a story. Like that's why I love like reading, and I became an English teacher and so forth, like drama and things like that. That inspires me, and I just love it, And that really blessed me. That really blessed me because sometimes you just have to hear the right word at the right time. And I think it made it life a little easier. Yes, thank you. And to Shelly Shell, yes. Oh my gosh, yes, it is 4/24/24. Brittany, Shelly Shell, open book and chat that lost parents hugs. Yes, thank you so much, Brittany. Hi, Angie. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you, sis. Yeah. Yeah, any person in here that lost a parent, we are sending virtual hugs, knowing that you're not alone, and know that God can heal you as you're on this new journey. Okay, because it is a new journey. I don't care what anybody says. To me, it's a new journey because you get a different Keisha now that you would have gotten pre my mom passing away. Okay, I had to. You have to. It changes you. And it's not for anything bad. It's a difference that you go through, a change when you lose your parent. Thank you, Reed. Seven. Oh, wait a minute. I'm giving all kind of numbers. Oh, Thank you, Reed. And look, I'm just start saying Reed. Because, baby, I was about to be adding 757-247. Oh, my goodness. Yes, God bless you, Nook. Y'all, Nook is, I just love Nook, the book. Y'all, we got to give Nook like something in the chat, some fist up. Nook is so consistent. He's genuine, loyal. He always is encouraging. Y'all, I really love Nook. Thank you, Nook, so much. And sometimes he may not even come into the chat, but Nook is so supportive. He's in the cut, okay? He is so supportive. I appreciate you all. Wow, Angie, praying for you, sis. Yes, yes. Okay, thank you. That make it easy for me. Hey, Truth. Hey, sis. Y'all, Truth is going to be our special guest on Saturday. She will be a part of our channel highlight series, and we're going to highlight her YouTube channel this Saturday at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. So y'all will want to come back that day, okay, to be a part of that. Oh, thank you so much, sis. If you would like to purchase my book, which is called The Common Thread, it is available, y'all, on Amazon. Okay. You are able to get the paperback copy or the ebook. If you are interested in having a signed copy, you can send me a message to my IG and I will send you that link. Let me put that in the chat because it's a different link for the signed copy. Because, baby, S. Ronnie was giving me the business. I haven't seen sis in a while. She was like, look, ordering your book got too many steps and stuff. She wanted the signed copy. She done ordered it from Amazon. She said, you ain't tell me that. I miss S. Ronnie. I haven't seen her. So, yes, if you want a signed copy package, and with the signed copy package, you'll get a copy of the signed book, a bookmark, a journal, and a flower keepsake. Or you can order it through Amazon.com. And I think I have a bit.ly link. I don't know if the mods can grab this if I put it in the chat. It's a shorter, let's see. And thank you, those of you who have already purchased my book. Y'all, can I just give God the glory and my supporters the glory that every day I wake up, I'm seeing more book sales. And I know it's nobody but God and y'all's kindness for those of you who have been a blessing. I pray God blesses you in a way that you did not expect. Okay. When he does it. Hi, Miss Love. Thank you just for joining and being a part. We love you over here. I just pray that he blesses you with something you didn't expect, a miracle out of nowhere, increase, restoration, healing. Don't get me started, okay? Because I believe I'm good ground, okay? So when anyone sows into my life, blesses me, I pray that the Lord blesses you real good, okay? Oh my goodness, Shelly said, using my journal now, sis. Oh, yay. I love it too, sis. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's very therapeutic. Even Mother's Day coming up in May, I know I'm going to break down and drop some tears. Okay, yeah, we got to be here for each other because that is coming up, y'all. And that's a season, excuse me, that if we allow the enemy, I always say this, that if we allow the enemy to bring any type of depression, and I would say, I'm trying to think of a word because I don't want to be like, we're not feeling those emotions, because I do. I guess what I've started doing, I'll just say it like this. Now I don't want to tell anyone how to grieve. Okay, let me just say this part. because especially for me, year 2 was harder than year 1 when I lost my mom. So what I've started doing is I have either dedications to her leading up to Mother's Day, or I do a video. We do either balloons or something where I feel like I'm honoring her, not where I'm just sitting around crying and so forth. I do cry because I miss her, because that's my heart. But I know that she wouldn't want me to be all depressed throughout the whole month, because some people throughout the whole month, but I wanted to think of how can I channel that into something that can still honor her, if that makes sense. Okay. So one year, what I started doing is for women who were around me, who had lost their moms, who God laid on my heart, I blessed them with a bracelet with an angel wing in honor of their moms. And that gave me joy. I felt like I was doing it on behalf of my mother. So sometimes we can do things on behalf of them as a way of honoring them. We could think of ways to celebrate them, because it makes the time not so sad and depressing, but it puts it in a different light. Okay, I want to say that without it seeming like I'm trying to tell somebody how to grieve. These are just some things that have helped, because I do know Mother's Day is coming up in a few weeks. So I'm even trying to think of some ways to be a blessing or to help some women who have lost their moms this year. Or what can I do to help, even take it's so hard, because I know because I'm in it too. I don't know. I just like to think of ways to ease the pain or help others through that time where it's not so harsh, or hard on you. Angie said, Rebecca, I know I normally go visit cemeteries. My mom and dad buried next to each other. Wow. Yes, sis, I'm praying for you, because I do know that is hard. Yes, Shelly Shell. I know sometimes I just want to be alone. Yes. Hi, Saj. I haven't seen you in a while. We miss you. How are you today? Hi, Tamik. Thank you for joining, sis. Okay. Now, Tamik, I've seen you in break room, so thank you for coming on over here, too. Because I know you from other chats. So thank you so much for joining. We welcome you. Hi, good morning, gorgeous. Are you being on your best behavior? Oh my goodness. Good morning, gorgeous. She is funny. Oh my gosh. And so yes, so we can honor and celebrate them, y'all. And it helps with that. Reed said, good night, open book and chat. My husband won't stop talking to me. See, that's why I gotta catch you in the morning. Okay. Tell him you at the gym usually. Okay, so I gotta catch you up in the morning. Tell him hello from us, and I understand. Okay. Have a great night, Reed. Yes, is are you being on your best behavior? Open, I am good. I was on Tips Live with the interview with you. Where are you? You know what? You sure were, Saj. How many days ago was that? Like, that wasn't that long ago. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. Baby, I'm just like, oh, yeah, so if you haven't purchased it, you are still welcome to purchase it. I put the link in there. Oh, thank you. You got to put the bell on. Make sure you put, because I just pop up sometimes. Okay. Y'all, why we've been waiting on the ice cream truck, because my husband been hearing it for the past 3 hours. And baby, why this ice cream truck? It's 8 o'clock at night. Okay. I don't know if this is Smokey. Y'all remember what's his name? What was the one? What was the one? The supply to Smokey on Friday. Hold on, ask Daddy, because I'm on live. Big was it big worm? Big worm on Friday. Y'all remember when he had that ice cream truck just gonna pull up at any time?
Well, what you want?
I know. What you want? What the F you? Baby, hold on. I wanna. Hey, baby, I want the ice cream sandwich. The Neapolitan. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being ghetto right now. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. This boy done went out in his underwear. My son, y'all, he is 6. And I think my husband, he's so busy into the doggone ice cream truck, he ain't told him to come back in here while he in some slides and some underwear. Oh Lord, I'm embarrassed. This is so ghetto. Oh, I might need to close. Y'all, this is hilarious. My family always acts like this about the ice cream truck. I don't know what it is. We don't see him that often, but baby, yes. Oh my, good morning, gorgeous. I had already told them no. See how they waited till you can hear a dreamy girl. See how they waited till I was caught up on the live. Okay, they know Daddy gonna go out there and get whatever. Baby, I don't know. And then they not even walking over to where the truck is. They waiting for him to come up to him in the front of our house. This is so ghetto. Okay, it was Sunday, Saj. Child, baby, he out there in his underwear and Crocs. Okay, he got on the shirt, but he in his underwear. Yeah, kids don't care. They don't. Hi, Mama 3. Thank you for joining, sis. Hey, Treasure. I miss you, sis. And thank y'all for joining on the interview the other night with Break Room 411. Yeah, Big Worm. Baby, I wish I could just turn the camera. Baby, he got on this truck. Baby, he got I ain't never seen one lit up like this. Okay. He got the neon lights going around where the different selections are. They change colors, baby. I have never seen one iced out like this. Okay. You coming through the neighborhood at 8:16. The kid's supposed to be in bed. Okay. So now I'm gonna have to fight mine and tell them that they can't have that ice cream tonight because I already said no. Y'all already had a little mini shake from Sonic earlier. So now I'm going to have to tell him, or both of them, really, that they can't eat that ice cream tonight. And that's going to be a whole fight in itself. Yes, Saj. They go crazy. Okay. Tamik said my husband the same way. Baby, that truck been playing with their emotions all day. Okay, that's what I don't know what's going on. I thought it was just here because he had me even listening earlier. And I said, well, I do hear an ice cream truck. But the ice cream, I've been on live for what, 2 hours? Baby, that ice cream truck just coming. So I don't know how far off it's been that it's taking 2 hours. This is crazy. Yes, big perm, big worm. This is what that's what it reminds me of. Because, baby, he was just pulling up. Yes, they gonna blow the house down if I tell them they can't eat this doggone ice cream. Oh, it was a mini shake. Oh, this is so ghetto. Yeah, I'm scratching my head talking about this so ghetto. Because my son is really out there in his doggone underwear. I just cannot believe this. I'm oh my gosh. And Crocs. Whew. This is the stuff you go through, but I prayed for these kids. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. Yay! Oh yes, baby. Y'all hear it is so loud, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. I promise I'm not usually this ghetto. Treasure. Girl, bye, Big Worm. Baby, I told him this remind me of Big Worm pulling up in the neighborhood. 8 o'clock. Whew. Mm-mm. Shelly said, sis, I know you ran for that truck. No shit. Wait a minute, Shelly. Baby, one time I did. Not today, because I'm on live, I didn't count. But one time, baby, that truck came, my whole family. Y'all would have been rolling at us. We looking for shoes. I'm out there in my gown. I'm worse than my son. I had my gown on and forgot that I had the doggone gown on. I was trying to find my shoes in the hood. Sometimes the ice cream. She said in the hood sometimes the ice cream truck be the popo. Oh my gosh. Girl, those snow cones, Sunday chips, and sour patch straws used to have me in a chokehold. Yes. Oh my goodness. No, all I think about is gas not in this gas not in this house this late. Baby. Oh my goodness. I'm outdone. They know where the kids girl, Shelly, no joke. Those people always come by our house and they slow down right in front of our house. They know we like ice cream. I promise he parked right there. It's no other kids outside. It is 8:20 here. Why you gonna pull up in front of our house and ring your little bell that loud where people on live thinking we ghetto and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? We too baby, ain't no kids outside. I don't think they had no other. Did they have some more customers? Oh, okay. They had 2 more customers. They heard it too. Child, I was in my gown. Baby, you know the little house dress you come home after you baby, it's the kind of gown, it's one of them house dresses, baby. When you come home, you just throw something on. It was one of them days. And so I was like, yes, treasure. Girl, no shoes on. Baby, we weren't trying to miss the ice cream truck. Look at your house and get your boy in the house kind of gown. Yeah. Right. Oh my gosh. Oh. Girl. You know when well, Brittany, I don't know when they're coming. Like we've been hearing the ice cream truck for the past 2 hours, but it was far off. So I was sitting here and y'all heard it. It started coming up and it paused right here in front of our house. But on the like main street, because we on the corner. And so that's gave, my husband had his little earphones in. I tell him all the time, it could be an emergency and you won't hear it. Now he about to miss the doggone ice cream truck because he got his doggone headphones in. So my daughter come up in here. She has to go. Yeah, it's just the ghetto. She had to go run and go tell him an ice cream truck outside. She went and told my husband, yeah, baby, parked in front. Okay. We're important around here. Okay. They come, we ain't gotta walk to the truck. They come in front of our house. Okay. So by then, because they know they doing it. Wait a minute. Oh, child. So my husband, that's the fastest I done seen him walking today. He hurried up and got them shoes, them house shoes. My son went and got his Crocs. The only one fully dressed is, well, my daughter, my husband is dressed, is my daughter, my son out there in his doggone t-shirt, some doggone underwear, and his Crocs. ain't thought to put pants or shorts on the first. Okay. So the last time the ice cream truck came, I think it was the whole family affair. I wouldn't know why. Such. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, you're not gonna do me. Mm-mm. Y'all not gonna do me. It's not that. Wait a minute. Let me close this blind because y'all done already embarrassed me. They gonna say the blind all open. Okay, y'all wrong for that. Let's see. Nook said, okay, he's speaking. Oh my gosh. I'm in Philly. They do that out here all the time. So are they really passing out ice cream? Okay, in Philly. Yes. See, they picked the time when the parents, that was not smart because the parents already told the kids to go ahead and get in the bed. Go take your bath. Cause see, right now, this is my daughter's bedtime. So most kids gotta go to school tomorrow. So you come with your ice cream truck at 8:15. You don't know what a moo is, Treasure? Oh my girl. Yes, you need to Google it. Okay, but that's not what I was wearing. Okay, Saj, I wasn't wearing that one because I have a picture in my mind of the moo you're talking about. Oh, not a Medea dress. No, ma'am, not that kind. Oh my goodness, I am done. I'm done. No, not the moo. It's more so one of the okay, so y'all know like they have the straps, like like it could probably be not a dress because you ain't gonna wear it just out, but they're like comfortable, like lounge little um t-shirt material, like dress, like wear. You know what I'm saying? Not that Medea moo. Oh my gosh. I had to try to describe it, Lord, but I forgot I had it on. Because it is supposed to be lounge wear with, slash a gown. I didn't have shoes on that last time, but like I said, we are important. So they just pull up to the curb by our house. Um, yeah, and I walked up there bare feet. My son, he was bare feet. My husband was. My daughter, she may not have been. But yeah, we looked a ghetto mess. And I'm embarrassed because hopefully no one saw him in his underwear. I hope that. Oh. But the good news is, yeah, we have first class service. Okay, we're important. Okay, we're important with the ice cream truck. They know. I'm telling you, one of them actually drove down the street because we are on a cul-de-sac. So what he did, because I was sitting here watching too. But see, we had already bought some ice cream. See, we didn't need it. Okay, we were good. We were good this particular time because we had ice cream in the refrigerator. So he drove down the cul-de-sac, and before he got down there, he kind of slowed by our house. He went down. He made a U-turn. He came on back and he slowed down again. He's probably like, what a family at that eat all ice cream. Oh my gosh. If you in the right, yes, girl, right on the corner. Okay. So baby, they know how we come out. We come out deep. It's four of us. We coming out deep. And so they slow down for us. They will pull up for us. Okay. We don't have to go walking. We ain't gotta do all that. We ain't gotta put our clothes on. Okay. Because we important. We must be important around this place. Well, we can go out in our gowns, underwear. He said, what, babe? Hey, D, welcome back, sis. Yeah, Saj. And then I had the blinds still open. So he gonna pause. See, this how I know he know we important. And they know this where the money at. Okay. Now, there's a main street that runs on the side of our house. Now, if you really trying to make some money, sir, you would have went down that main street. So what he did was where the main street meets with our street, he didn't turn down our street yet. He stayed on the main street in view, okay, so that we could see and hear him. So he just parked right there for a second. Excuse me. He parked right there for a second, okay? So that gave us enough time to gather everybody up. Now, me, I can't because I'm on live. Gather everybody up and for us to get ready, to go on outside. My family know we got status up in this hood, okay? So they didn't even walk across the street this time. They didn't. I thought they were, but hey, they know we good here. We got status, okay? Baby, they done went to the edge of the driveway, okay? Baby, that truck just swerved and came on down our street and pulled to the curb with the flashing neon lights, music loud and all. So you ain't gotta, when you rocking with this family, if you want to go outside, you can go outside in your underwear. Okay? You can go out there in your gown. You can go in some Crocs, baby, and still get valet service. Cause you important. Okay? Cause baby, that was y'all, that was so ghetto. I just cannot believe my son went out there. And I couldn't be ghetto, even more ghetto, and holler while I was on live because I was about to holler and say, wait a minute. He's trying to come back and give us more service, y'all. Babe, the ice cream truck trying to pull back up in front. Y'all just heard. Oh, go back there.
I don't see an ice cream truck. I want to see
He going down the street. Y'all, why this man? Y'all just heard it. Okay, how much are cones where you guys at in New York? They're about $3. Mm-hmm. Baby, this man that went down the main street. Yeah, Brittany, we got it like that. Okay. They know who we are. We status. We have high status. So you can go out there in your PJs, you can go in your underwear and some house shoes. You can even go out there barefoot, and they're not gonna look at you crazy because they already know, baby, this is where we can get the money. Okay. This man or woman that went down the street, she went, now, ma'am, you already got the money from us today. She then went down the main street, came back, and then turned and slowed down again in front of our house. Y'all just heard it. Didn't y'all just hear the ice cream truck again? She slowed down again. We not coming back up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they trying to play us. They know where the money is. Come on, Saj. Come on. Where the money reside. Where the money reside. Hey. Oh, $6? Shelly, girl, I would never buy that. No, ma'am. No. Didn't she cut them tools up? Yes, sis. Did you hear it? Girl, she knew it. Baby, she thought we were about to run out there again. We not going back out there 2 times in a row, ma'am. Oh, this is so ghetto. Ooh. Yeah, $6, girl. I would not be. Oh my gosh. They better be paying in ratio to that. Okay. Yeah, right. She turned the music up and then gonna slow down. Keep that same speed. Turn that corner. I need you to keep the same speed. We already about ice cream. I ain't even ate dinner. I've been sitting here. What time is it? It's too late to eat. Oh my gosh. Milkshakes. Wait, milkshakes 11? Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. $6. Yeah. I'm hoping that like the pay is higher, Shelly, because that's those are some high prices. Okay. Girl, I'm like, what? $6? No. OMG. I am done. Who y'all? I have enjoyed this live. Y'all are so funny. Like seriously, y'all make me laugh. Y'all, we done went through an emotional roller coaster on this one live. One time I seen my ice cream man at Sam's Club driving a driving a basket, catching all the deals. You know what, Trish? Oh my goodness. But you know that's what they do. Like seriously, girl. We older too, Shelly. That don't stop us from running outside in our gown and house shoes to go get some ice cream. No, seriously. Wait, Mama Three still you still stuck on the $6 and $11? Oh no, Shelly. Not Shelly. Treasure. Okay. Most of them do though. So they'll go to Sam's, like even some of these smaller stores, they'll go to Sam's and buy stuff in bulk and then sell it at a higher price. Like to be honest, some of these teachers was doing that at a school I worked for, ghetto. Baby, they was going to Sam's, buying bulks of chips, and cookies and things like that, and selling it to the kids for $1. So look at the profit that they're making off of a box. You just spent what, $8 for a whole box, but you charging the children $1 each bag. So that's all these ice cream trucks doing. They go in there and getting a whole wholesale price, and then they just up the price to make a profit. Yes, Saj, I'm done with Treasure. No, Mama Three say she not doing it. Find somebody else to do it. Nope. She say $11. That's exactly, yeah, that's what he doing. My son got one the other day. I gave him $10 and he brings me $4 and change. I was mad. Girl, I would have been mad. Ain't no way I'm about to spend $6 for an ice cream cone. You can go to McDonald's and get it for $1.50. Yes, girl, making a whole profit off those kids. And they gonna buy it. They will buy all your candy. Like if you go and get the bulk size of candy, cookies, chips, anytime you find some kids, even if you in the neighborhood, that's what some of these people in these neighborhoods doing. They buying it in bulk, and the kids know that's the candy lady. Okay, that's the chip lady. Baby, they know where to go. They start spreading the word. Baby, you will have children at your house every day, faithfully after school, getting off the bus because they know where the snacks at. Soon as I get in the car, Mommy, I did good at school. Can I go get a snack? That's all they want. Snacks. I said, I think y'all want me for my snacks. Okay. Y'all want me to just so I can go and buy stuff. I am not going to buy anything else. We have snacks at the house. I didn't know because I haven't had one in a minute. Girl, I would have been mad. He would have returned that snow cone. Yep, they have to make their money because baby teachers don't get paid a whole lot. So that's their extra little hustle. These kids know shoes. They had me selling. I can't even talk about them because, baby, I was selling those little mini bundt cakes. You know, I make bundt cakes. Baby, I was making mini bundt cakes selling them. Okay, they were buying them too. Even the assistant principal started buying them because they started telling him about it. I said, y'all gonna get me in trouble. What is y'all talking about? He said, well, I was just asking because I wanted to buy one. I was like, well, okay. I guess that's a yes, I can do it. Baby, we got to make an extra profit. Yes, Karen, we are VIP here, baby. Okay. We are VIP. We don't have to walk to the ice cream truck. They come to us. Okay. They pull up at our curb. People got to walk down to where we at. Baby, we can go out there in look in any kind of way, and nobody better not say nothing. Okay. Right, Saj. I will support a good hustle. Baby, those teachers know what they're doing. Kids love snacks. They love Takis. They love candy. Okay. If you get you a good amount and you find some kids, they gonna tell each other. I'm telling you. Their word of mouth moves faster than grown-ups' word of mouth. When kids know where they can go in and purchase some snacks, they are going to be at that place the same time every day, Monday through Friday. Yep, got to make that money. They gonna be at that same place, and I don't even know. I'll be trying to figure out where these kids getting all this money from. Oh yeah, and the hot fries, girl, the hot fries. Cause I'm trying to figure out, like, y'all not working, and then y'all have better cell phones than I have. Y'all have all of this money to go and buy snacks. Like, baby, what chores they doing? Most of them not. Okay. They didn't even want to keep the doggone classroom clean. You have to make them clean up behind themselves. So I doubt if they're doing chores. Maybe a small portion of them doing the chores. Um, but yeah. Let's see. Treasure said kids in my school used to sell they house snacks making a killing. Oh my gosh. Yes. Kids claim that word. Yes, girl. They claim that word. OMG. They claim that word. Oh my gosh. Every time. Ooh. Mm-mm. Baby, these kids, I'm telling you, you find a group of kids, you're gonna make some money. Cause they gonna tell each other. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to get off. Let's see, it's been 2 hours and 24 minutes. Cause see, these kids, that daddy didn't let them have ice cream. And I'm just trying to figure this out. How am I gonna get them to bed? Um, because I know no one's gonna be sleepy right now. And we gotta get up in the morning. Okay, because y'all hear her singing her little heart out. I don't even know what she's singing, but she loud. My son on his tablet, daddy eating ice cream. Okay, the ghetto. Y'all, thank Alicia for being here. This is her first time here. We really appreciate you coming tonight, being a part of the live. I thought you were gone, Alicia. But y'all have had me tickle. Y'all, we done went through a range of emotions. Okay. We done went from being inspired and motivated to crying, sad, to now laughing and embarrassed by some ice cream. I love y'all so much. Oh my goodness. I am just so tickled. This was funny. This was funny. But yes, y'all. So I'll share once I get, yes, Treasure Girl, we have been on an emotional roller coaster for the past almost 2.5 hours. It was only supposed to be about 30 minutes. um, but I'll be sharing the flyer for Friday's event, which is we're doing, those of you who are just coming in, we are doing, thank you, Mama Three. Thank you, Treasure. We are doing channel highlights where I'm highlighting various channels, excuse me, where the content creator can share more about their channel, what prompted them to start the channel, give us more about their meeting times and things of that sort. Just kind of have fun and learn more about them. And so we'll kick it off Friday with our first content creator. And then we also have Truth in the City. She was in here earlier. Hi, Keena. How are you, sis? I hope everything is well with your mom. We love you, sis. Donna, I love your lives, even when I have to watch the replay. Thank you, Donna. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. If I do this, can I get a snake? What? Girl, do what? What snake? Thank you, Alicia. And so this Saturday at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Truth in the City will be our content creator for that day. And the interviews will probably take about 30 minutes or less, but it's just to highlight those content creators. You know, when you highlight something, you make it stand out. Okay. Contrary to what some of these kids, if you got kids in middle school, fifth and up, okay, teach them how to highlight. Because, baby, I was on a whole rant in a classroom one day, and I said, baby, you coloring, okay? A highlighter is not to color the whole page. What's the point of highlight? Okay, you are only supposed to highlight what's important and something that you want to stand out, not the whole page. Baby, they probably thought I was crazy. Cause I told that teacher, I was like, baby, you might want to kind of show them what to do. Cause I don't think they know. Thank you, Shelly. What did Karen say? Tell me about it. My grandbabies don't play when it comes to snacks. Yes, yes. Okay, Shelly, thank you. And sis, can you clarify what kind of snake you was talking about? Because I'm still trying to figure that out too. But so yeah, we want to highlight, cause some channels to stand out. I believe in inspiring, empowering, and helping others to grow in any capacity that I'm able to. And so God has blessed me to have a platform where I help different authors get more exposure for their books and so forth. And so now I want to do that for channels as well, YouTube channels from a variety of sectors because it helps to network. It also becomes a networking tool where you get to meet new people, see what they're doing, because you'll be surprised at how many channels YouTube has and how many people are doing some unique and creative things out there. I love to be challenged. I love for you to present something where I can learn. That's important to me. Okay. I don't like to be bored. I don't like the same stuff over and over. And so, yes, yes, I have. I love that show. I don't know, have a new episode started? Because I need to catch up if they have, because I'm totally behind on the new season. But yes, I love Abbott Elementary, and I will say Abbott Elementary is a true story. Okay, although it's like based on other little stuff, baby, everything they put in that show is real. You go through that in real life. Okay. Woo, we've seen so much. That's why we can understand the humor behind it. But and so these different channels are going to be highlighted, and we're not just, we want to have men and women. We want to have brand new channels and more established channels, okay, to have that variety. So this is a whole new series that I'm going to do. And so I'm so excited because I get to also hear about some of these channels. Like I've been kind of watching them, from a distance or whatever, but it's different when you can hear more in depth of what that channel is about and about that content creator for yourself. And so we have a lot of people who are doing some great things that are very smart, that have businesses and so forth. And so if you are a content creator and you're interested, let me know if you have your channel. And then also if you know of someone that has a YouTube channel that may be interested in being highlighted, let me know that as well. Because I know we have a long lineup. So I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this because I still want to have my authors as well, author interviews. But I also felt led to do this. God laid it on my heart to do this for different content creators. Let's see. What's what about Abbott Elementary? Because I think I'm in two different conversations. Yes. Oh, okay, Saj. Thank you. Well, I need to binge that because I have not watched the new episode. If you're talking about Abbott Elementary, Treasure, it's mainly about the experiences, like a class, right in the classroom or at school. They have like a school and different teachers, the things that they try to make it like look real or whatever. But they kind of talk to the camera sometimes and stuff like that. But it's really good. And it's so, because if you've been in education, you really laugh because you know the truth behind a lot of what they put into that show. Yeah, what did Shelly ever say? Let me scroll up because I was confused. Oh, okay, you messed it up, girl. Because I was like, where did that conversation come from? I was like, what? Oh, gotcha. Girl, tell me something. Okay. I was like, what? Oh, yeah, it's really funny. Oh, yeah, I do. I definitely love documentaries. Black history shows, like which ones? Because I love learning. I do. Baby, yes. Okay. Okay, Treasure said it's a documentary called The Racial Divide. It's about a white lady who posed and passed as black. She was even. Oh, yeah. I remember that. What was her last name? Rachel, dog, I forgot her last name. But yeah, I remember that she was trying to pass as black for the longest. And then her family members kind of got mad at her and stuff like that. It was a huge issue. Yes, I remember that. Rachel Dola, something, I think Dola something. It was wild. I remember that story. I never knew what happened to her because she was wearing braids and everything. Like she was down for the culture. To be honest, I didn't get why people were so upset. I mean, yeah, the girl put when she was black on some stuff. Um, but if she want to be black, let her be black. I mean, I didn't get the outrage behind it. Yes, Dolezal. Thank you, Saj. Yes. Let's see. Watch the documentary. She now. Oh, she is. I hated the way they did her. Like seriously, I hated the way they did her. Y'all, can I pose something or just share with y'all something that I heard and y'all give me y'all's feedback on this. This probably the last topic because this bothered me and I just want to see what y'all feel about this comment that someone said. Okay, because it made me think of kind of similar to what Treasure just put. So this is not a racial thing, but it kind of is a surrounding factor, if that makes sense. Not for me, but I think from the other person. Um, her sons are pissed her at her. They want her to come clean, but I thought she already came clean. Yeah, I wasn't too mad off that. I really wasn't. Okay, what made me think about this is what made me think about that. So a few weeks ago, Now, this is coming from a person that I don't really know like that. This is my first time, like, kind of hanging with them on a daily basis. Now, I don't want to say too much, or whatever. And they are white, Caucasian. And I'm trying to remember how we even got on the topic, but we got on the topic of school. And she has older sons, and she said that she told her son that's in college, because she started talking about her kids or something. We were talking about kids or something like that. She said, I told my son to go ahead and apply for every scholarship. Like, whatever you can think to apply for, apply for it. I don't care if it said woman something or black something or something like that. That's what she said. So I was like, oh, okay. Because I told him that we have scholarships. There are scholarships for every other race except for black male, white male. So I paused. I was like, did I just hear this lady say what I thought she said? She told her son to apply for every scholarship. It didn't matter if it was for an Asian. It didn't matter if it was for a black person, a woman, because she said that there were not enough scholarships for white males. Yeah. No, yeah. I don't know.
I think so.
I'll have to think about it. I gotta see. Okay. Okay. Bye. So her sons are. Oh wait, that's old. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, they went too far. Oh, okay. Got you, Shirley. Thank you for explaining that. So she said, because you never know, they may have some money left over. Oh Lord, what? Somebody sent me. Hold on. y'all, y'all silly. Um, they may have some money left over, and maybe they'll just send it to him, just because he applied. Do y'all agree with that statement that there are not enough scholarships for white males? Because that thing caught me off guard. Because I was like, well, aren't the other scholarships made because there are not enough opportunities for them? But I thought y'all, tell me if I'm thinking, I'm just trying to understand it. I know we went from the snack and ice cream, but when Treasure took us here with this Rachel Dolezal, and I meant to talk about this at another time when it first happened, but it just came back to me. I think I forgot because I said, I don't know if I'm feeling, it gave me a weird feeling. Okay, I'm just being transparent. This is the open book. When the comment came out, first of all, we don't talk like that. So I just felt like that comment, I don't know. I just felt like that was more of a maybe with your homegirl type of comment, because maybe like I could be missing something from maybe her background or something like that. Because at face value, something made me feel a certain type of way when she said there are not enough scholarships for white males. Okay, so Alicia said, no, I don't agree. Okay. Dreamy Girl said, no, I don't agree. They exaggerating. Okay. You know what, Treasure? I do not agree with that at all. They have a lot already. Okay. I was cool with her acting as black, especially with how people stay trying to look down on us. Yeah. Right. I get that too. Because that would have put her in a category to apply for some black scholarships. I guess that's where I was thinking about that comment, because I just felt like there are plenty of opportunities for white males to apply for. So why are you applying for the ones that I think were created for minorities and others who do not have necessarily some of the same access or opportunities. I felt some type of way with that comment, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And then the fact that he's applying for all of those. Cause like even this Rachel lady, she could apply and go to some black, like have access to things that were for blacks. I forgot who snitched on her. Okay, so Rebecca says she doesn't agree with that too. Okay. I forgot who snitched on her. But that's one of the topics. Actually, what I'm saying now about this other situation, that was one of the topics that came out with the Rachel Dolezal with her situation. Is by her saying that she's black, you're now getting access to things that were intended for blacks. We were okay. A lot of people were okay with her wanting to be a part of the culture. But was it taking away from real or people who were really, I should say, black? Like if she was to apply for a scholarship, a black scholarship, and got it, but you really white, is that fair to the next black person that was trying to apply for that scholarship? And that's the part that some people had problems with. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Treasure. It's coming back to me. That part. Mm-hmm. I forgot who snitched too. Yeah, she had some deeper issues too. She did have some deeper issues, but I didn't agree with the level of like the consequences that happened with that lady. Like they trashed that lady after that. And she lost a lot of stuff. Open now, that's what I didn't like because the struggle is real for us. Yes, that part. Yes. We have to work harder for some stuff, for opportunities to be created. Now, hey, Andrea, thank you for joining, sis. Yeah, you're going to have to go watch it again with a different pair of eyes now, sis. Like, and with that, I'm still caught 50-50 on that because I don't want to be given opportunities just because I am black. Okay. It's good to have that option, but I want to be I want it to be because I'm smart enough, that I deserve this. You don't have to just feel like, oh, I got to give it to them because they black. No. Because I don't need a hand me out or handout or whatever they call it. Okay. So I believe 50-50 of that. However, I do thank God that they create extra benefits, like, in scholarships in schools and things of that sort for blacks. And, they have them for different cultures and races, different schools and scholarships. So, yes, and it wasn't even supposed to be this long. I was actually going to get off in about 30-45 minutes, and it turned to 2 hours and 45 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Treasure said, remember those parents lied on those students' applications to get into school. They were all white. It was, yes, girl. That was and one of the parents was Aunt Becky, okay, from Full House. Aunt Becky from Full House. One of the women, she was from y'all remember that show that used to come on, Desperate Housewives? She was from that show. Okay. So and they had to spend some jail time. I don't think it was that much, but they had to spend some jail time. I'm telling you, y'all, it's some stuff out here that people be doing that if it's us, it would have been worse consequences. Okay. It would have been worse consequences. But I remember that cheating on these tests. And y'all know what? That takes me back to high school. This little boy up there cheating off my paper, and he was higher in his GPA than me, but you copying off of me. earn that. Okay, probably was cheating on the STAR test. Now that had just triggered me. You up here. See, ooh, that just made me mad, y'all. You up here cheating, finding people to cheat for y'all's children to get into this Harvard and Yale and all of that. And then they get up in there and don't even know what to do. Okay? They don't even know what to do. They can't keep up with those kids. And so then they're feeling extra pressure. They're feeling depression. They're feeling, like wanting to rebel. So you'd have just wasted your money on cheating. Because one of the girls, baby, she was all on YouTube. She wasn't embarrassed. She was happy she didn't have to go to school. So her parent wanted that. See, some parents, they want this image that my child is perfect. My child is very smart. My child is, graduated valedictorian, cum laude. I don't even know what it's called, y'all, because I didn't get it. I did graduate with a high GPA, okay, but I wasn't up there with the cum laudes, okay. So they want. Treasure, you make me laugh. Oh my goodness. They want to go and tell their friends, okay? Yeah, it's a serious matter. They want to go and tell their friends that my daughter Becky graduated from Yale. Okay, but see, when you get to Yale status, baby, you can't cheat. Okay, so why try to get into a place? See, this is a lesson for somebody. Why are you trying to get into a place you know you're not able to handle? Because then when you get there, it's a setup. You're not going to be able to maintain it. So if you cheat to get into a place, it's not going to keep you there because people won't find you out. That you don't know, baby. I'm going to tell you like this. The professors, okay, will be able to tell if you got that high score or not by the time you open your mouth. Okay, they already gonna know. Oh my God. Is it called valedictorian? But no, it's called something else in college, like the cum laudes and stuff. Okay. The sum cum laudes, all those laudes. Okay. Because I'm gonna tell you, when you get in school, the teachers know what groups to put you in. And this is no shade of nobody. So if these children's parents fixed it where they could cheat to get into top schools, those professors are not dumb. They will be able to weed you out in an instant. Okay, so I don't even know why they thought that was going to work. Now, unless you continue to cheat and continue to pay somebody, that will be the only way your child will graduate from that school. It's not going to work. Okay, they're not going to be able to be successful in the classes and take the doggone tests to pass. So I don't even know what they thought. Sometimes people's money goes to their head. And I think that's what started happening with some of those parents because they started thinking, I could just buy my child's way. Okay, no, you're going to have to stop right here, though, because those are top schools. It's not like they were trying to get them into, the little junior college somewhere. And that's no shade on junior college because I graduated from a junior college also. It's not like you're trying to get to one of these schools. Okay, you're trying to get them into the higher class schools. They would have eaten them up. They would have swallowed them up because they would not have had enough knowledge because they couldn't even pass at the other level. How you going to be promoted to one level and you didn't even pass on the lower level? Okay, this is a message up in here somewhere. Treasure, I just laughed at something the other day. I shouldn't have been. I said, Lord, forgive me. Y'all silly. Somebody, he know my heart. Yes. Treasure. That's the only thing I think of. Okay. Because you know your child could not pass. Y'all, we got to start looking at stuff seriously. If you know your child can't even pass the STAR test, what makes you think they're about to go to law school and pass the bar? Y'all, we got to do better. These people with this money, and it was above my pay grade. I say, Lord, it's above me now. But these people with money got to think. Yeah, and the daughter, you could tell she did not want to go to school. She wanted to earn her YouTube money. I'm telling you, that child is on YouTube having fun putting on her makeup, and her parents already rich. She like, Mom, Dad, I don't want to go to college anyways. Okay, I just want to put on my makeup and be an influencer and make my YouTube money. That's it. These kids not trying to go to school. A lot of them don't even, it's their parents' dreams. And y'all, we talked about that before. Sometimes we gotta know when stuff is our dreams and when it's their dreams. They copied they copied and pasted their heads on people. I can't even read the comment. Oh my goodness. They copied and pasted their heads on people doing sports activities. What in the soccer is going on? Y'all, that's like you trying to get a football scholarship and you sending somebody else play for you. And because they're so good. But then you get the scholarship money. And then you go to school. But then when you go on and get in this top school and they call you out there to play football, baby, you don't know what you're doing. They eating you up on the football field. You got to know when to tell your children, baby, that's not for you. If you know your children are not able to hit that ball with that bat, quit trying to force it. Okay? You have to get to a point when you have to say, look, okay, baby, I know we said sports, we're going to try, but maybe let's try another sport. Okay? Because, baby, I tell my kids, my son, now my daughter, she can look at something and learn a dance routine. Baby, my son be trying to mock my daughter, like not mock her, but do what she doing. I say, son, that's not for you. You cannot dance right now. You have no rhythm. I don't even know. He almost bumped his head trying to do a flip. So we gotta stop trying to put our desires on our kids. We know that's not for them. Yeah, people crazy. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what they want to do. But see, at those schools, though, they don't do a lot of that. They are serious about their academics. Michelle Obama, she graduated from, top college. I can't think of which one of them. I think Yale. They don't play like that. And so it probably was a blessing in disguise to those children because they didn't want to go there. They probably said that their parents had to go to jail for a little bit. But those kids didn't want to go to their college. And they up there paying all of that money, for them to cheat for college. No. We just have to be honest with our kids that do what you want to guide them into what they will be successful in. Okay. It's no shade on them. It's things take practice, but you should be able to know if you totally missing the target. If you're nowhere near the target in that area. Okay. Now, maybe with time, my son will learn how to dance and get on beat. He know how to play the drum on beat, But the dancing, Lord, I say, baby, please learn. Before you go to school with these little girls, when y'all have dances and stuff, we got to work with them. We got to work with them, y'all. Yeah, they don't take it seriously. Mm-mm. Them kids party 40 days and nights. Oh, girl, they probably did. Oh my goodness. They probably did, girl, and up there spending the money. They had their own little bank accounts, baby parents in jail, trying to get them in good schools, and baby just spending up the money, drinking, still earning that YouTube check. Mm-mm. It's sad. It really is. Girl, beer cans everywhere. Oh my gosh. I am done. Mm-mm. Well, y'all, I am done. Because now fooling with y'all, I done went almost 3 hours. Okay. This is supposed to be 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, but I have thoroughly enjoyed y'all. So be on the lookout. Yes, girl. Yeah, Treasure be having clowning. I love Treasure. And Saj too. Y'all have my stomach hurting. But yeah, be on the lookout for this Friday's event. I believe this one will be at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern, and then Saturday. Also, this Sunday, I will be a special guest, one of the guests, because it's more guests on there on Humble Me Heights platform. So I'm going to put her Humble Me Hype. If you type it into the search bar, it should pull up her channel. But she's having a live show event this Sunday. I believe it starts at 3 o'clock. Yes, Kina, 3 hours. And we're going to be a part of that this Sunday. So it will be on her channel. I love you too, Rebecca. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you, Brittany. So be on the lookout for that. If you want to subscribe to her channel. So we have upcoming events Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then next week, we'll continue to kick off our channel highlight series. So I'm so excited about this, learning more about the content creators and their channels. So we're about to have some fun. Then we'll get a game night in there. I want to give away a book. If you have not purchased it, we had an anonymous donor actually on Break Room 411, one of her morning lives, where it was a night/morning live. We had a person that came into the chat, sent me a message on IG, and purchased 3 books, y'all. Excuse me, and sent the money for those books. So Tiff gave away 1 book already. And so I want to give away a book during the game night as well. And it will be for the signed book package, where you will get a book, you'll get a bookmark, a journal, and a flower keepsake. So all of that will be a part of the package. And so I will give that away with the game night. So I'm excited and grateful for that. I was so blessed by that. That really blessed me. So I'm going to do that next. So I don't know the day though. Thank you, D. Good. Have a good night, sis. Let's see, game night. You know I'm down for game night. Yes, Saj, because we had fun. That last game night was really fun. We had some technical difficulties with people logging in, but we had Kahoot going. Then I think we played, it was a guess the word type of game, like Taboo. So we'll do more Taboo. I love playing that. And then the Kahoot, we got to try that again. Some people get mad because y'all be getting mad, man. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all are competitive. Okay. I know I am. But like, it's a lot of y'all competitive like me too. Because, baby, if something not working for y'all, or y'all feel like y'all were in there first, y'all will let that content creator have it. I get so nervous because I'm like, oh Lord, who was first? I was first. I put it in there first. My thing loaded too slow. I was like, oh boy, I thought this would be an easier answer, but it started being about some people, it was a delay with the timer, or I said, oh Lord, we might just need to stick with Family Feud and guess the number. I just can't. I can't. But you know what? God prepared me because my kids, when I was in the classroom, did the same thing. So I'm prepared for y'all. Okay. He's prepared me for y'all competitive people. But yeah, it was, yes, Saj, I am too. So that's coming up. We'll do a game night. We'll do the channel highlights, and then also I'm going to have a couple of authors talk about their books because I have a list, y'all. People have been sending me that information, so I'm happy for them. I'm so excited for them because, like I said, I just spoke about my book for the first time on Break Room 411. That wasn't my first interview, but that was my first time talking about my book. So that will go down in history. I'm so grateful to Tiff for allowing me to be on her platform 2 weekends in a row. That was a lot of fun. And just the way she did it, I felt very comfortable. And everyone that supported, that was in the chat, y'all rock. Y'all really, really blessed us. So if you haven't watched those, they are on Break Room 411. You can go to her channel to watch the replay. Excuse me. But I think those are all of the announcements. Look like I'm in church. I think those are all of the announcements for tonight. But I will see you. I may go live tomorrow morning for one of our morning lives. Because Reed always faithful on there and usually working out. So it probably felt different tonight, but I wanted to go live because I hadn't been live in a while with all the other stuff, my procedure, and then I was on Tiff's, and then I was on Shelly's. So it was good stuff going on. So I felt like I was still live, but it just wasn't on here. But I love you all so, so much. I hope that you all have a blessed evening, get plenty of good rest. And I will talk to you all later. Have a good night. Thank you, Shelly Shell. Thank you to all of the mods, Dreamy Girl. I don't think Lo came in here. And well, thank you, Lo, wherever you are. I know you working, sis. Tiff, Break Room. She was in here earlier. Who am I missing? D. Did I say D? D, Shelly Shell, Lolo, and Tip. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all taking out the time to be in here. It means a lot to me and for your support. I love you all and have a great evening. Bye-bye.